Capricorn, hi, this is your reading for the next 7 days. Let's see what you need to hear. That just spun round, so what's going on? They all came out together. What does Cappy need to hear for the next 7 days? Oh. So that was more perspectives. It sort of popped out but then went back in. Anything else for Cappy? That's holding back on your energy. You're being careful with your money as well, being frugal. Oh, and as I said, that's the Ace of Pentacles, so probably go towards your own stability, really. That's you and your power, Cappy. Towards your own stability, self-sufficiency, very, very self-sufficient. It's the most self-sufficient card in the deck. All right, so betrayal. You know, there might have been betrayals in the past where you sort of sent in forgiveness to it, where there was duality of who you dealt with. You might have had that quite a lot. We'll do some clarification on that as well. So we'll clarify all of these. So anything else? It could be as well where you had betrayal and you've already forgiven. Things mightn't be what they seem about that. There you go, it did come out. The need for new perspectives. That might be you or who you're dealing with, or if you're dealing with anybody. Anything else? And then we'll clarify. Alright, so letting go of things, going towards more commitment or study. Again, we'll clarify this, finding out information on social media or truths and things like that. Just letting things go as well. Going to pastures new there. Right. Apparently with the Six of Swords, what happens is when you reach land, you actually you leave the Five of Swords and just take the Sword of Truth with you, really, is the journey of that. Six of Wands there. Because Five of Wands is, you know, leaving all the conflict and all of that. I have noticed actually on this card for the first time though that there's Four of Swords are together and then the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is sort of indecision and the Four of Swords is actually, you know, sort of healing and things like that. So it's like leaving all of that, leaving any indecision and you know, having the healing and yeah, going to pastures new really. So I'm going to clarify these cards, and so here we go. Right, let's clarify this Ten of Swords. Now, if you've had things like betrayals, you know, 10 is at the end of it, really. It's the end of that cycle, and then it becomes the Ace of Swords, very much clarity and honesty going forward, you know. So let's clarify these three. What would you tell us about that? Anything you can clarify? Right, it's funny how it landed on the commitment card, but the betrayal is something that you might have thought could have moved into commitment. It just didn't move forward at all. It's, you know, that Chariot card is in reverse. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Cancer. But it's, yeah, you know, there was heartache with it all. It was a mess. It isn't what you thought it would be. Things weren't what they seemed, really. But it's like you've let it go. You're over the heartache by the looks of it now. And, you know, you've sent your forgiveness to your own self and everything. And, yeah. But it's funny how it landed on that, because now there's this sort of... Let's clarify this one now. This hyphen in the right way. As you let go. So it's like as you let go of all of that, commitment comes in again, or something more committed in your life. Could be a commitment to yourself even. And again, it could talk about study as well, but let's find out. It's funny how it landed on that, didn't it? So, can you tell us about these 3 cards, please? Right, so this is about, it can talk about deep connection. I mean, this can talk about twin flame card, 1111 as well, where there's some sort of solid beginning. There could be a decision to be made about this, but it looks like that there's a hand already on that. Well, I'm holding that one. I'm not going for that, I'm going for that. And I've got the world in my hands and I'm gathering momentum. So it's kind of a decision starting to be made and ready for momentum to go for it, you know. This is with more wisdom, going within for more wisdom. Things aren't what the same, which is what we saw here. Things aren't what the same still. There is an opportunity for real success, and real success in reality. 10 of Pentacles, which is total success with another person, with a brand new beginning. So that's, you know, and these are coming out again where we did see the Hierophant card and the Moon card, and you know, it looks like things have moved in a better direction with this connection that you have, and it could talk about more perspectives, but I think it's also talking about forgiveness, but also new perspectives. So let's find what you're telling us about this. More perspectives needed. Is you know, that could be you, it could be who you're dealing with, seeing different perspectives, you know, from such hurt that was caused, or you seeing different, yeah. So healing helps, doesn't it, when we heal? Forgiveness again, as I said, and then we can see different perspectives. Yeah, it's like this disappointment, but in a strength with so maybe someone's perspective, either yours or whoever you're dealing with, realize hurts that are caused, and disappointments and grief and all of that, and there's inner strength now as they heal. Anything else you can tell us about that perspectives card? There might be even an offer that wants to come your way from, could be a water sign, or just some sort of loving, you know, masculine loving energy. Could be a woman or a man or whatever. It's just more the masculine aspect of that King and Queen of Cups. But we do have the King and Queen of Cups here as well. So it is a connection, a soul match really between that. So it looks like someone you have dealt with before, where there was betrayal, things weren't what they seemed, it was, you know, it was confusion, maybe someone didn't see a perspective, you know, the perspectives were different between you, but there's healing happening now, and there can be seen this understanding now of you know, fallen cups, really, fallen connections, but with inner strength. There looks like there could be an offer to something a bit stronger, a bit more. You know, there seems to be lots of love around here as well. So, right, so that's those. That's all of those. I'll put those together because they really were talking about the same sort of thing. Right, so what with this? Yeah, so there's sort of going within for your own wish fulfillment as well. And, you know, not taking any, messing with anything. It's like you're solid about loving you. You know, you might, you know, betrayals can come when, well, sometimes unwittingly it would become in dynamics, because a lesson that needs to be learned is our own love for ourselves enough as well, you know. And so going within for wisdom, for more clarity as well on your own wish fulfillment. So tell us more about that. Or some sort of burdens. Tell us more. Or it might be someone you're dealing with, feeling burdened, having to go within for more wisdom without any BS, you know, and going towards their true wish fulfillment, whatever that is. But, you know, it's burdened because it has to come from justice, fairness, balance. Something before just wasn't, well, totally unfair. In fact, it could be, you know, hugely sort of betrayals there. So anything else you can tell us on those cards there? All right, but yeah, but for some reason burdened to do with bringing things into just as fair as balance. I mean, how? I don't know. How can people be burdened about being fair? Don't understand that at all. So we did see the option of a new beginning with forgiveness and healing and, you know, an offer, but now it's upside down on this card here. So can you tell us the, you know, because that would be a new start, but upside down, well, it isn't. So what's that about? Ooh. Right, so some sort of apology, working really hard, but someone's stuck. This sort of head over heart decision to keep single, basically, and manifest what you want, you know, even if it's right. Yeah, so if there isn't a new start, you know, I mean, there might still be an apology. Someone might have worked really hard, but not seeing things clearly, really. Well, it's a bit of feeling stuck. It could be that you kind of come down, you know, the roles can be reversed, be careful, but the other person, say it's yourself, is coming down hard. It's like, you know what, I don't get it, I'm not having it anymore. So much betrayal, been horrific. Head over heart decision. I'm staying single here. There was no teamwork, there was no balance at all. It was just all give on one side and all take on the other, just disgraceful and all of that, you know. So it could be that, and that would be, there wouldn't be a new start, you know, and just literally manifesting what you want. It's time to do that. And going towards what you want, even if it chews people off here, and that could be what's going on, or because you've dealt with someone who was win at all costs before, thinking but this is something that's being manifested, but you know, it looks like it could either no, it won't be a new start depending on what happens, or it can be a new start, you know, which is what this was saying, with some sort of offer where it's, you know, there's more commitment, but it'll be kept, someone will keep single if it isn't right. And there is need for more perspectives as well, for it to be in the upright as well. So what was this one? This is upside down. Let's see what this says. Yeah, it's like someone's closed off now. It's like, you know, because in this right way, it can be, you know, well, it can be passionate, a little passionate message going towards somebody. It also can be very much an open mind of new ideas, vibrant new ideas. I don't know how they're going to land, exciting, you know. But it's, you know what, it's the upside down. It's like, ugh, you know, and it's just any sort of fun or passion or something, you know, an open mind thing. It's all being drawn out of it all, and that's that feeling reversed there. So okay, but still, I mean, these other cards still say this, you know, with new perspectives and letting go of what was before, you know, there could be something, you know, I mean, we did say that the confirmation could be that it could be a 10 of Pentacles. It could be truly successful, and it's a 1111 card. So you could actually be dealing with someone who could be like a very strong, you know, even like a divine counterpart, you know, a very, very strong connection. It could be lovely, you know, but it just depends on the track that's taken. So, right, so what will help Cappy at the moment? I just saw the devil card there, and then that. So I think that's you being in your power, really, actually. So just, you know, focus on your own stability, go towards your own wish fulfillment. Yeah, anything else, you know, go towards your own, be in your element. You're back in, it's like you're back in your own element now, which I've seen over the last few. So a nice one. And, you know, wish fulfillment, and use that Queen of Wands energy, sort of make your creations happen with your intuition. Go for it. About you, it's about you now. Drawing in that, you know, that Queen of Wands, she doesn't take any messing from anyone. It's all about finally what you want, you know, to make your own stability and you make your own life. So anything else? So there's a decision to be made here in love as well. So what's it saying about that? New perspectives needed for something solid, something you have worked hard for. So you can, you know, use your intuition. If there's any sort of message comes in, use your intuition. Go within for more perspectives. There is a potential for a new beginning here, and with something that you've actually already worked hard for, right? So it might be who you've already dealt with, but I mean, that can be a passionate message. But this can be the divine feminine as well, as we were talking about 1111 before. But it's literally use your intuition, and that can be the things that you can't see fully what's going on. So, you know, it's sort of hidden. So new perspectives would be needed. Okay, so that's all I can tell you for now, Cappy. Good luck, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.